Welcome everyone. Today Riot has released the new breeze changes that will be coming out in episode 7 act 2, which is a few days after the champions, that I assume a week or two. And we also know that Fracture and Pearl is rotating out. Why they are rotating out? I'll be discussing this at the last segment of the video. But first, let's check the mid pillar and mid cubby. So this is the older breeze. Here you can see where you can go left and right to push forward. Now it's not exactly like left or right. From the right you can still go out, but from the left side there's some kind of elevation or wall, you can say, that you can have to go up first and then most likely take the mid fight to the nest that is somewhere there. Let me open it. At the behind there is nest. I'm assuming someone has to take a gunfight over there. And yeah, you will get some elevation advantage, more like a ice box type of thing than fracture. As you know, in the fracture 8 days, earlier it was two-way, which has now become the only one way. It's not like in this case. And yeah, if we look at the behind of this side, this is earlier used like this. It's now like a straight wall. And there you can have the elevation advantage. And if someone is holding from there also, then there would be a elevation fights, I assuming. But I meant to say, it won't be happening much. But if there is some elevation fight, yeah, I think this will be a Jets battleground. By taking the updraft, take the fight, go forward, yeah, and someone can camp over there. If I open it again, someone could be camping like this, and only problem is that he has this guy now has to look at the both angles, that is this and this. He has to take be careful about those two angles, because someone can go up, can check the below, then nest, and then left, right. So yeah, but this will be a better battleground, especially for someone who can take the high ground like Jet, Omen. Actually, this is a Viper's map. I'll be honest, the series is still a heavy Viper map. I was expecting they should make the changes that it should be less Viper dependent, but I don't see anything, and that is something I'm not happy about it, but it's okay. So if we go to the next change, this is the most confusing change for me. If we go to the next, the wall has been closed. Oh, my bad. The wall has been closed now, and there is a elevation now. So I am assuming there will be some kind of off angle fights over there, maybe for holding or retaking, and same case for this also. And I think this height has been decreased. There is a small bug where you, I go back. There's a small bug that like the split mid, when there was an edge, you can actually jump over that box, which is not there anymore. You could do the jump over there. I mean, I realize it late, but you can jump. Me as a cipher, hopping. Bang bang. Some off angle where usually you expect a Jet or Omen or Ace. The non updrafting type agents can also come there. There's a bug there. You will get the too many videos over there, but now they're useless now. But I'm assuming from this angle you might jump over there. I need to check whether it is possible or not once the breeze comes back. Overall, the site is still same as before. What is the plan? No, it's no. Plant size is same. So the default will be still the same. The default there is no problem. Only thing is, yeah, this wall has been closed, and yeah, as you can see, the wall has been here. It is opening, and we can go across there. Now it has been closed now, and yeah, there is a jumpable box as you can see here, where you can take the jump and play off angle here. You can play, you can stand here. Someone is pushing like this. Let's say if you're playing sci-fi and off angle here, you can fight and you can place your trip for your covering back. I think this has been due to the fact this has been closed, and you can fall back or take some another fight. Let's see how the tips will work. I'm mostly a sci-fi man, so I'm looking at the sci-fi perspective, but this is some good off-angle fight also. This and this wall, these boxes are actually good for post-plant, I guess. You know, if someone is defusing, all I need to do, maybe there's a small area that you can hide. Just swing, fight, kill. Let's see what happens. But this, I think B is somewhat a good change. This change, I'm not happy about this. I mean, why? Why? Q. Why? If it is breakable, then okay, we can give some info. But I don't think so. It will be breakable. I mean, you just cannot, run through from halls. It's just like if TP is possible, then this could be a broken thing. But there's no way I'm not gonna put my trip at halls anymore. I mean, there's no scope because I don't think so. This map will favor Omen or Yoru. I mean, this is actually a rather good map for Yoru. But the TP won't go now. I kind of like this change. So earlier here you can see someone can play behind, and if someone is rushing from there, I can just simply camp and ting ting ting, they're dead. But at the new change, at the new change, you can still hide. You can still hide over here, but it won't be optimized anymore. Just like, and the 50-50 angle has been reduced. You can either stand here, or stand here, or you can stand here, or you can stand here also. And if possible, if you can place your trip like this, me as a sapper main, then someone crossing like this. From there, you people will still get stuck, and you can fight over there. From there, I think you will still be exposed, but I think due to the fact that if you look at the first, no, you cannot. If someone got, let's say if there's a trip, over there like this, trip like this, and if you are standing here, you have to do a very wide swing just to kill this guy, even if you pop the cage. And I don't think so this is optimal if you stand here, because this person can still see you, the one who is pushing from doors. So so moral of the story. So moral of the story. You can place your trip like this. I'm assuming this should attach. You can have some here also. Let's see. We can see the variation once this comes. But the moral of the story, if there's a trip like this, there's a trip like this, then someone rotating from there will get stuck. Pop the cage, and you kill there and make some. And I think if you pop the cage here also, there is a chance that you can cover these two boxes. So yeah, I think this is a good for Cypher cage. I think this is good. I'm happy with this change. Go for the next change. This I would say a change that kinda resembling to fracture a dish from two-way to one-way. They have widened a bit, I guess, and they have shifted to a bit, right? Here you can see there's two entry here from cave and from the shop, and majority of them push shop because based on the breeze gameplay, hardly anyone pushes cave. They just want to push the shop, and now it's all shop. Yeah, this is this place could say have a good battleground off angle. I'm not sure about the 50-50. The cave has been closed, as I can see. I think this is a change that won't be there for long because I think they're working on the cave, I guess. Not sure. And they just increase the box size. And if you think they have, everyone is noticing this crab or the shrimp type. Well, run Forrest, run! Every amen is rushing like Forrest Gump, and they see a shrimp and go there. Just kidding. The default will still be either here or there. But if we look at it closely, this is a pyramid, right? In the new change, the pyramid is now under a rectangular base. Look at the new change. It's now under the rectangular base. The height got increased. The height, I don't think so. It doesn't much of its significance since because the height is more or less same. There is some difference. You will get more height if you have a updrafting ability. But one more thing I'm noticing, spacing between these two has significantly reduced. I'm assuming that there is a platform. As you, if I remove this, look at there closely. There's a platform, but in the new change, platform, I mean, it's there or not, I'm not sure, but most likely it's not there. So what I'm thinking, people might push here without going high, without going crossing the, going up to the platform, then go down and maybe make some noise. I think the Riot wants us to make this change a little more stealthy type. So maybe you can put a trip or cage just to counter it. Default, your default will be this or this. I don't know. This pyramid thing under the rectangular base. I'm not sure, but I think this is helping the attackers to plant with the cover. Like they want some extra assistance to cover so that they can't easily get spammed. I won't say easily get spammed, but yeah, actually easily get spammed from the doors. I think they want to give some cover to the planters. More safe plant approach. That's what I'm thinking. The rectangular base, I think, is for the more safe plant approach. Other than that, I don't see any much change. The boxes, the cubby is still there. Nothing changed. So overall, a decent change. I'm not happy with the halls change or the aim and cave, but I think aim and cave I can still acceptable. But halls change, I don't know why. That's the only change that I really disliked personally. You just reduce the attack, like plant crab. Yeah, plant crab with more cover. So overall, I'm somewhat happy with the change. Some new map type of thing, and it's refreshing. Not happy with the horse change. I'm so with a cave change. Now, let's discuss why fracture and pearl. Fracture, I have no idea why. Fracture for me, I think, has some problems with breach. The map favors breach more than the other map, but it's okay. The fracture is more beach dependent map, while breach is viper dependent map. I think that they won't change. I'm not sure why fracture they will change because it's a unique map. To be honest, fracture should stay. Either ascent or heaven should go out, because those two maps haven't made change since the beginning of the game. Since patch 1.02 there was no major changes. There was just some box added in some cubby, some 50-50 angles, or some boxes has become unpenetrable like in the Haven C or Ascent A box. That's the only change. There is no major change with the mobility or parkover. So Pearl I understand, because the B is a bit problematic, as people say. Like it's, I mean they had changes recently, but it was not enough. So me personally, I think fracture should stay, and either of Ascent or Haven should go. Plus they are the older map, and they're still sticking with the old maps with no changes. So that's I'm disappointed at. Alright, that's my analysis of this new map and my overview on why Fracture and Pearl instead of Ascent or Haven. And we are expecting a new map also, as community is expecting, and what speculations and champions that we are. So yeah. So that's all for this video. I hope I can see you in another highlights video or some educational videos. So good night everyone. It's 10:30 for me, and yeah, bye bye.